Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
See making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy McAllister is someone I see as the linchpin side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch, but I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Salah. Frimpong. He's cut it out. Udogie. Bissouma, João Palhinha, Bissouma, and that is out of play. Mohamed Salah. Gomez. And it's Kirkes. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Kick. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
João Palhinha. Udogie. Danso. Van de Ven. Romero. Bissouma. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Johnson. Van de Ven. Danso. Kudus. Kudus. Great defending, strong and determined. Gakpo. Kirkes. McAllister. He is just caressing the ball. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo goes for the shot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Pedro Porro. Romero. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Udogi. Danso. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Porro. Kolimuani. Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kudus must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mohamed Salah. Bissouma does really well to win the ball there. Gomez, aim forwards. Kerkez has been caught there, it's a foul. Header! Harmlessly behind. Bissouma, Romero, gently done. Bissouma, Pedro Porro, Romero, Bissouma, and back to the keeper they go. Van de Ven. João Palhinha. Udogi. Danso. João Palhinha. Danso. João Palhinha. Romero. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. It's a good run down the right. Johnson. And here's Kolimuani. It's a loose ball. Mohamed Salah. Gomez. Kerkez. Gomez forwards and with intent. Gravenberg, Gakpo, succumbs to the pressure. João Palhinha. Moved on forwards, and there's green grass ahead of him. Kudus, he's gone backward here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Gomez looks to the other side. And it's Salah. Now it's Isak. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Gakpo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Frimpong. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Here's Gakpo, and the volley. And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Mohamed Salah. Gakpo, Kerkez, Mohamed Salah, McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Gakpo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Kudus proves too strong. Gakpo. Kirkes. Nice interception, well timed. Pedro Porro. Romero. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Gakpo. Gakpo proves just a little bit too strong. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Konate, McAllister, Gravenberg, played out towards the right wing. And here's Mohamed Salah. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo. Pedro Porro gets rid without sophistication. Kirkes. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Danso. Danso shifted upfield. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. And here's decent chance! Johnson is there and he can get that clear. Gakpo. With Salah. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kirkes. And here's Gakpo. Gravenberg. That's tidy. Pedro Porro clears it away. Gakpo with the cross. The doggy gets it away. Not the cross he had in mind. Van Dijk. Kolumwani looking to penetrate opposition lines. Good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Kolumwani has given away a free kick. McAllister. Nice physical challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Frimpong. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Romero with the clearance. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Kolomouani. Johnson. Konate. That's been won straight back. Konate. Kirkes. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's there to clear it. Kirkes. Gravenberg. It's Salah! That's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's Udogi. And here's Kolomouani. Bissouma. PES. Gomez. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Romero. And he goes cross-field. Kudus. Now it's Kolomouani. That has been cut short.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Kirkes. Oh, sweet feet. Gravenberg. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's an excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Gomez. Kirkes. Gravenberg. The most accurate pass. Udogi. João Palhinha. Romero. Danso, head over towards the opposite flank. Bissouma. And here's Kolomouani. Kolomouani knocks it out wide. Lovely feet. Udogi puts a cross in. And claimed it back swiftly. Gakpo. Out to the left it goes. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Gakpo. Very nicely done. Gravenberg. Van der Ven aim forwards. And it's Kudus. Udogi. And that's a throw. McAllister. Over to the left. Bissouma. Palinha. Now it's Moani. Johnson, oh, good spread. Gravenberg did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Gakpo, laid out to the left flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Too much on that, it's gone out. Udogi. Udogi. And here's Kudus. Calmly anticipates. McAllister. Kerkez. Oh, it's come loose. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Now it's Moani. Danso. Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro is onto it in a flash. McAllister, that's really well manoeuvred. Bissouma wins the duel this time. Bissouma, Romero, Johnson. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Palinha. Danso. Udogi. Moani. Pedro Porro. Kerkez gets a foot in here. Strong running down that left flank. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Oh, he's in! Frimpong crosses. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van der Ven. Johnson. And it's Porro. Bissouma. Johnson. And he shoots! Split-second reaction.
Moani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Attempts a clearance. Kerkez. Quarter of an hour played. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Danger averted for now. Gomez. Gakpo. Koulibaly. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Udogi. That's a good for a shot! And he's heaved it away. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Defending of the desperate variety. Isak. He has found the way through. Mohamed Salah. Pedro Porro. Bissouma chooses to go cross-field. João Palhinha.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gakpo proves too strong. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's there to get it away. Oh, that's neat. And it's Kirkes. And here's Isak. Isak! He's scored! The breakthrough strike. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
João Palhinha. Bissouma. Johnson. And here's Koulibaly. Koulibaly had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Gravenberg. Clearly not happy with that. Frimpong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Danso. Kudus. Played out to the right. Bissouma. Brennan Johnson. Udogie picks it up now. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And here's Mohamed. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Udogie. Danso. Romero. Bissouma. Joao Palhinha. Palhinha forwards and with intent. It's run loose here. Oh, well measured. Pedro Porro. Romero. Bissouma. Kolumuani. And it's Porro. Ball swung in. Oh, clearance is short. Udogie ploughing through the middle. Played in deep. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Gakpo. Gakpo. Nice physical challenge. Romero. Bissouma. Joao Palhinha. And it's Kudus. Udogie. Kolumuani. Spread out to the left. Frimpong, no. Again, there's no way through. Now it's Isak. Salah. Now it's Isak. Isak! And he has kept it out somehow.
Isak is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. A chance to play it in. Salah crosses. Romero getting this one clear. Deftly away. And it's Gravenberg. McAllister. He's big. Shoots! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, the touch before is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Brennan Johnson. Johnson. Gomez. Gakpo. McAllister. Gakpo. And here's Isak! Udogie can get it clear. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong has got himself a free kick. Udogie. Kudus gets a good foot in there. Isak! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball and give it another crack. I would.
Johnson. Udogie. That's a good run down the left. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Kerkesh. Gakpo. It's Salah!
Mohamed Salah made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Danso. Kudus. And it's Udogie. Kudus played out to the left flank. Great chance! Oh, that's nice. Chooses to go back. João Palhinha. Succumbs to the pressure. Gakpo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gakpo. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Kudus. Udogie. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Udogie played over towards the opposite flank. Johnson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kerkez. Gakpo. approach does pay. Frimpong crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. Konate. Gakpo. Kirkes. Nice control. Gravenberg. McAllister. Kolomuani. Danso. Udogi. João Palhinha. Johnson. And it's Kudus. Out to the right. Bissouma. Gomez is there and he can get that clear. Kirkes. Bissouma. João Palhinha. Kudus. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brilliantly cut out. Palhinha tries to clear. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Isak. Isak with a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Udogi. Kudus. And here's Kolomuani. Played out to the right. Corner then. That's good play. Brennan Johnson. Over to the left. And a chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
That's not going far. And here's Kolomuani! Good try. The outcome could so easily have different.
Kolomuani is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
McAllister. Gomez. And it's Kirkes. Gomez. Gakpo. It's Salah! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Doggy. Doggy. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's Kudus. Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. It's really well cleared. Doggy. Johnson. Pedro Porro. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gakpo, and it's lofted through here. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Moved on forwards. João Palhinha. João Palhinha. Kudus. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Frimpong. Kudus. Udogi. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Udogi. Kudus, Bissouma, and here's Kolomwani! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kolomwani really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
McAllister. Salah. And here's Isak. He's had a shot! Looking for a decent ball in. Delivered in. Played towards the other side. Udogi. Danso. Half an hour played now. Udogi goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Kudus. Now it's Johnson. Bissouma have it back and can go again. Brennan Johnson. Bissouma, Pedro Porro, Bissouma, João Palhinha, lovely ball and there's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
McAllister. Gakpo. That is lovely. Gravenberg. McAllister, who's sent up one goal so far. Kerkez going full steam ahead down the left flank. There are a few waiting for it. Gakpo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Palhinha. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Mohamed Salah looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Isak. Van der Ven with a fine tackle. Palhinha. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. Isak! And yet another chance goes to waste. Romero looks to the other side. Van der Ven. Van der Ven shifted upfield. McAllister. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Salah. And here's Isak. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He's gone direct. Gakpo. And one more try. And it's Gravenberg. McAllister. And here's Gakpo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kerkez. Salah. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken short. Isak. Shot at goal! And the ball's come loose here. Romero herring after the ball here. Could be danger here. Isak. Gakpo. Out to the left it goes. And it's Gravenberg. McAllister. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Bissouma. João Palhinha. Gravenberg. Salah. Proves too strong. Johnson. And it's Kudus. Pedro Porro. Johnson. And here's Colomwani.
Well, the whistle's gone. What's he given?
Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Johnson! Wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, that is a bit special. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Gakpo. Simple. Oh, he's trying it! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Udogi. It's run loose here. Simple. Kirkes. Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Romero. Danso. Kudus. A crossfield, changing the point of attack. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. And here's Johnson. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Kirkes. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Lobbed in behind. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Romero. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Kudus. His positioning was spot on. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Simple. Gravenberg. Udogi. Danso. Udogi.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brennan Johnson. Bissouma. Kudus. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Kudus wins the duel this time. Johnson played out towards the right wing. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gomez. Salah. Gravenberg. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, it's come loose. McAllister. Gravenberg. So who's he picking out? Van der Ven clears it away. Pedro Porro. Played towards the other side. Kudus. Talinia aim forwards. And that's been won straight back. And the shot! Oh, he's missed it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Kirkes. Gakpo. McAllister. Romero. McAllister. And here's Mohammed. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Out for a throw. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Johnson. And it's Kudus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Frimpong. Salah. And here's Isak. The defence just came out on top. They were certainly tested. Van der Ven. Danso chooses cross-field. The penetration to go with all this. Talinia. Udogi. Kudus. Cross goes in there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong opts to play it back. Takes a shot! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Pete's keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And here's Kudus. João Palhinha succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. With the clearance. It's a throw-in. And it's Bissouma. Johnson. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, who's going to be first to this? João Palhinha. Udogi. Good play on the left-hand side here. Mohamed Salah. Kirkes. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Nice physical challenge.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
Good spell of possession this, but little to show for it. Danso. Kudus. And here's Johnson. Johnson. Oh, good spread. Johnson. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Gets the ticking off and needs to be careful now.
Well, I think he would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequence.
Gakpo! Gakpo! Was superb!
Really sharp there. That's very well played.
Danso tries to clear. Kerkez goes on a run down the left wing. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Bissouma. Salah. Gakpo takes a shot. Moved on forwards.
Pedro Porro. Colomboani. And it's Porro. Johnson.
Kudus. Salah. Johnson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's really well manoeuvred.
João Palhinha.
Mohamed Salah.
Great defending, strong and determined. Danso.
And it's played forward.
Johnson.
Danso played over towards the opposite flank. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. There will be 4 extra minutes. McAllister concedes a free kick for that. Decent hit from there.
Kerkez.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Frimpong.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bissouma does really well to win the ball there.
Udogi.
Kudus.
João Palhinha. Udogi.
And here's Colomboani. And it's Kudus. Kudus, that's a delicate pass. Kerkez gets rid without sophistication. Lovely bit of skill.
Pedro Porro.
Doggy. Oh, it's played into the area. And back out it comes.
Isak goes steep forward. And here's Gakpo. Isak. And that's out of reach. Bissouma. McAllister wins the duel this time. McAllister forwards and with intent. Udogi. That's well manoeuvred. Gakpo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he finish? McAllister is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Going for goal! McAllister. Gakpo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Frimpong crosses. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. He's well positioned here. And it's Gravenberch. Isak is onto this. Oh, it's come loose. Udogi. And here's Kudus. Kudus spread out to the left. Brennan Johnson. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Johnson. And it's Udogi. Time to deliver. Oh, nice touch. Across it goes. And it's a ball kick. Supply. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gravenberch. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for it! Kerkesh. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
McAllister. Frimpong.
Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pedro Porro.
Pedro Porro, gently done.
Gakpo. McAllister. Frimpong. Looks to the other side. And it's Kirkes. Great run on the overlap here. Delivered in. And that's the keeper's ball. Danso. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Danso. Kudus. Pedro Porro. And he goes cross-field. Udogi. Kudus.
He's taking on the lot of them.
Kudus' cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chance is going to beg him.
Frimpong. Gakpo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gravenberg. And it's McAllister.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Wonderful! About as smooth as it gets!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
That was beautiful.
Something close to genius.
Starting to look like a done deal now.
Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Udogi. And here's Kudus. Frimpong cuts it out. João Palhinha.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And Dyke tries to clear.
Isak. Oh, easy pickings there. João Palhinha. Johnson. And here's Colomwani. Johnson. Now he's got space here. Udogi gets a cross in. That has been knocked clear. And it's Porro. Bissouma.
That is very well defended.
Isak running with the ball.
Isak.
Oh, this is a terrific run.
Gets it away. Real chance! He's going to be disappointed with that.
Gakpo with the cross. Vicario claims it, and the danger passes. Gravenberg, and it's played forward. Frimpong. Kerkez. Gakpo. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Ooh, delicate chip through. McAllister caresses it through. Gomez drives forward on the overlap. Looks across and plays it in. Romero, Bissouma, Johnson, Pedro Porro. It's gone for a throw-in. Kerkez, Gravenberg. It'll be a throw-in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Danso shifted upfield. Bissouma, Johnson. Colin Muali, Brennan Johnson. That's very neat. Talinia, it's an imaginative pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Johnson. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's run loose here. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Great position here. Header! Yes! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Porro.
Showing good feet. Bissouma. Johnson tries to dink it through. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Van der Ven have it back and can go again. Romero. João Palhinha. Bissouma. Johnson. Now he's off and running. Gomez. McAllister. Salah. Out to the right. He's found the way through. And that has been clubbed away. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Kerkez. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Frimpong. Oh, nice touch. Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Udogi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Danso. João Palhinha. Aim forwards. And here's Colomwani. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Gakpo.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Danso. Udogi. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. And here's Colomwani. Oh, it's come loose. Isaac. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. Isak! Oh, almost a sixth. Udogi. Danso. Udogi. Johnson, big chance! Kerkez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Oh, that is a good ball to find. It's Salah! Keeper always had the measure of that.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
McAllister plays it short. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
João Palhinha. McAllister, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kirkes. Gomez. McAllister. Salah. Played into the middle. Romero gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gravenberg is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bissouma, that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Frimpong. Gravenberg. And it's Salah. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gomez. Gakpo. Salah. Now who's going to be first to this? Muscular approach does pay off here. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Gravenberg. Pedro Porro. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Johnson. And here's Colomwani. Van Dijk. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Kirkes. Foot in. Johnson. McAllister. Van Dijk. McAllister. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Kirkes. McAllister. Gakpo. Over to the left. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! It wasn't a great header in the end. João Palhinha. And here's Kudus. And it's Udogi. Thinks one through. Defending of the desperate variety. Proves too strong. And that's been won straight back. Pedro Porro. He has a look up. Goes to finish!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. McAllister. Now it's Gakpo. Chooses to go back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gravenberg. Van der Ven gets it clear. Konate have it back and can go again. Van Dijk shifted upfield. McAllister. Salah. He's got options in the box if he gets... And the shot! And he's hit it too high.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Udogi. Danso. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brennan Johnson. Bissouma. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Bissouma. Frimpong gets over and intercepts. Gomez. Gakpo. Gravenberg. McAllister. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. Isak! Oh, it's wide.
Isak clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Bissouma. Kudus. Played towards the other side. Udogi. Kolomuani. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Alinia wins the duel this time. Kudus. Kolomuani. Johnson. Picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Succumbs to the pressure. And that was very necessary. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. McAllister forwards and with intent. João Palhinha. Palhinha, gently done. Now that's well done, really robust.
it's Frimpong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Kudus. Udogi. And here's Kolomwani. Kolomwani, now here's the delivery. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. Bissouma looking for a runner. Gakpo. Decent progress down the left. Gakpo. João Palhinha. Kudus. He is just caressing the ball. Aimed in towards the centre. No, that's not going to find its target. Frimpong. Frimpong forwards and with intent. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gakpo. Shot, surely! Moved on forwards. Bissouma. And here's Kolomwani.
Kolomwani really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Salah. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's been easily repelled. And there's the shot! Cleared without complication. Frimpong charging forward down that flank. Mohamed Salah. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Gakpo. Bissouma shifted upfield. Udogi. Gakpo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kolomwani going full tilt down the left. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Isak. And it's Frimpong. Climbs up big! And
joy, but a decent try. Danso, aim forwards. Romero. Bissouma. Brennan Johnson. Bissouma, Pedro Porro. Johnson. Bissouma. Johnson. Kerkez gets across to intercept that. Gravenberg. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Kerkez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Udogi. Kudus. Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. Johnson. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Johnson played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Played out to the right. And what about this cross? Firmly met. Isak. Isak. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Udogi. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kudus. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gakpo. And it's Kerkez. That's tidy. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a go. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van de Ven. Bissouma. Danso. Kudus. And here's Kolomwani. Out to the right. And out it comes again. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Now it's Gakpo. Kerkez. Kerkez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball, it's a mighty effort! Oh, it needed better placement.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Udogi. And it's Kudus. And here's Kudus. Kudus. Now it's Johnson. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Kirkes. Now it's Isak. Isak laid out to the left flank. Can he get onto this?
Oh, smashing header! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Danso. Kudus. Udogi. Danso. Kudus. Looking here to chip it through. Great work on the overlap.
That is lovely.
Succumbs to the pressure.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Salah.
And it's Porro.
He's through here.
Now it's Johnson.
He is through here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. Johnson played out towards the right wing. Cross.
Tries a shot!
And that's past the post. McAllister.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Keeper is right behind it.
Mohamed Salah clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, terrific save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Keeper's dealt with that. And they've got Reed. Kolumwani goes on a charge down the left. Decent progress down the left. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Bissouma, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedro Porro. Bissouma moved on forwards. Tries a deft little ball. Doggy. Plenty waiting in the middle, and that's aimed into the middle. Gomez gets it away. Isak hurtling down that right flank. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Oh, such a clever touch. Lovely, now then. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's had a crack. Bissouma getting this one clear. And it's Salah. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Gakpo. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Doggy. Kudus. And here's Kolumwani. Kolumwani! Gravenberg. Kerkez. Kerkez. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero clears it away, and it's played forward. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Danso. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. Gakpo. And it's Salah. Can he latch on to this? Kerkez. And that has been cleared. Bissouma. Romero. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Van de Ven. Udogi. Played with finesse. Tries to get it clear. Udogi. And it's hoisted clear. Now the cross. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah forwards and with intent, and it's Salah. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Frimpong crosses it in and claimed it back swiftly. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Nice control. Gravenberg. McAllister. Purring through the... And the finish! Without the best in the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Johnson. Salah. It's Salah! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Mohamed Salah probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Punched away. And it's Gravenberg. Gakpo. And here's Isaac!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out to the right. Now that's well seen too. And back to the goalkeeper. Konate. Gomez. Kerkez. Gravenberg. McAllister. And here's Isak. Isak! Now it's East chance! Done so. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Frimpong. Gakpo shifted upfield. Johnson. Konate cuts out the pass. Kirkes. Gakpo. Gakpo! He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Udogi. That's good play. And here's Kudus. No way through, so back it comes. Kudus. Oh, nice touch. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gomez chooses to go cross-field. Frimpong, aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Done so. Pedro Porro. McAllister. Isak. Isak! Bissouma. Romero. Udogi. Done so. Bissouma. Kudus. Bissouma. Out to the right. That's tidy. Johnson played out towards the right wing. Time to deliver. Bissouma. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Kirkes. And here's Gakpo. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Gravenberg. It's run loose here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Hit into the middle. Climbs up big! No, he can't turn it in. Damso, gently done. Bissouma. Bissouma. Johnson. Bissouma. Udogi. Udogi played over towards the opposite flank. Brennan Johnson in with the challenge. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And it's Salah. Can he finish? Udogi. Udogi. And here's Kudus. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Moved on forwards. Salah. Nice physical challenge. And it's Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a shot! And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bissouma. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Damso. Gakpo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Salah. McAllister. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Gravenberg. Vicario getting this one clear. Frimpong. Kirkes. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Isak. Isak plays it in. Romero with the clearance. And the cross comes in. Tries to get it clear. Salah. And here's Gakpo. Thinks about the... Can he finish?
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bissouma. 5 minutes left on the clock. Van de Ven. And it's Kudus. Udogi. Ball comes in. Konate clears it away. That's very neat. And it's Johnson. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Johnson! In he goes again! It's anyone's ball now. Out of play for a goal kick. Gomez. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Gakpo. Salah. And here's Isak. Mohamed Salah. Koulibaly. Johnson. And it's Kudus. Udogi. Udogi chooses to go cross-field. Johnson. Lovely feet. Pedro Porro tries a cross. And that was very necessary. Gakpo. That is a little undercooked. Danso. Romero. Pedro Porro. Mohamed Salah, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. And here's Isak. Bissouma. And it's played forward. Van de Ven. Danso. Kudus. Udogi. Danso. Kudus. Kudus spreads it out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's nice. And it's Porro. Showing good feet. Could have here their final chance.
been flattened there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mohamed Salah, he's got away. Nice control. He whips in a charge, surely! Oh, denied at the last. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Romero. Johnson. Kudus. Out to the right. Out of play for a throw. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Konate. McAllister. It's an exciting looking ball that. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah! He's put it wide. Danso forwards and with intent. Bissouma. Romero. Johnson. Romero. Pedro Porro carries the ball down the right. Isaac. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Colomwani. Bissouma. Udogi looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Gravenberg does well to get it back. McAllister. And it's Salah. Van de Beek. Udogi. Danso. Udogi. Romero. Bissouma. Johnson. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. There are a few waiting for it. Pedro Porro puts the ball in. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Gakpo! And that is a routine catch. Gakpo. Isaac. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Great defending, strong and determined. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Pedro Porro. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Udogi. Danso. Danso shifted upfield. Kudus does really well to win the ball there.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Out towards the flank. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Salah. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Johnson. Romero. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Great defending, strong and determined. Salah. Frimpong. And here's Mohamed. Shot a goal! Pulled out the best in the keeper. Cleared away. Kudus. Koulibaly. Romero. Bissouma. And it's Porro. Doggy. That's good defending, very good defending. Gomez. Gakpo. Gakpo. Kerkez. Kudus. Udogi. Danso. Romero. Pedro Porro. Now it's Johnson. Tries a measured ball. Kudus. Frimpong. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. And it's McAllister. And the shot! Keeper always had the better of that.